Well, I'm not making a big deal out of it because I know what Giannis could do in the regular season. You don't become a two-time back-to-back MVP and not be exceptional. And Giannis has been exceptional. A lot of people, Skip, you look at his numbers, they're very comparable to what they were last year. He's just gone, they don't have that big record where, they won like their first 45 games and had only lost like 3 or 4, and he was like blowing the PER record away. But Giannis has been unbelievable this year. He's right there, 28, 29 points a game. In the past 2 games, he went, 49, and I think he had 33, 34 last night. So I'm not worried about what Giannis does in the regular season. The question is, can he go get these numbers in the playoffs? That's when we need to see Giannis be the 2-time MVP of the league, and we have yet to see that. KD and Kyrie missed some shots last night. They were cooking in the first 3 quarters. And for whatever reason, they couldn't buy a basket last night. 2 guys that could normally make those clutch shots. So I'm not reading too much into that. Until they're whole, which means until James Harden is getting back, that's when I'll start judging them. And it seems to me he's not coming back into the playoffs. So I'm not making a big deal out of this, Kip.
And I am. I'm a Nets fan, nothing but Nets.
You ain't no Net fan, you anti-LeBron.
That's true. I'll buy that. But the point is, I believe that the Bucks now have the Nets number. Those were 2 significant fourth-quarter collapses by the visiting Nets. And I believe they will carry over into the postseason because that was the first time I've ever watched the Milwaukee Bucks that I sat back and said they looked legit. They looked playoff legit to me. And I am now concerned about Kevin and Kyrie and their chemistry and camaraderie on the court because it did not manifest itself because they're up 2 last night and they allow Milwaukee to go on an 18-1 run. And Kevin was sitting out for a while. I still think he's the best player on the planet. He wound up with a nice game. He had 32 after 42 in the first game. But in the fourth quarter, he was not very good because he went, 1 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Kevin Durant.
I know he didn't miss 2 shots, though.
I am being...
Back-to-back game, he missed shots, right?
I'm being objective about Kevin Durant in ways you're never objective about your man.
No. Skip Bayless.
So,
if LeBron had did what you...
I am doing it right now.
Okay.
I am doing it because you are right. In the first game, while he's scoring 42 points, and the final box looks great, he had 2 looks, 2 late looks. PJ, if we can see those 2 shots, these are the last 2 shots in the first game that they played, a couple of nights ago. The first one, he missed to tie, and then the second look, he missed here. PJ got there pretty quick. PJ got a hand up right in his face, but he had 2 decent looks, and he missed both of them. Then he comes in last night and tries to stop the bleeding. It's still a very close game. And the first shot he takes it was against Giannis, and he shoots a jumper from the left side, if we can see it. And he hits nothing but side of backboard. You ever seen him do that?
That look like PJ. That look like a playoff
playoff P. I agree. So I'm being painfully objective about my man, Kevin Durant, because he stunk in both the fourth quarters. The final box, the final line looks sensational. He averaged 35 a game in the 3 games against the Nets. They won the first one at home back in January. They lost these 2.
But see, that's not what you would have done with LeBron. Had LeBron got off to those starts and did what he did, what Kevin Durant did in the fourth quarter, you said he gagged. You said he's not clutch. That's what you would have said.
Yeah, but Kevin has always been clutch. He had 2 bad nights. One was a day game on Sunday. He had 2 bad fourth quarters.
LeBron has been clutch.
Okay, well, this team seems to have his number, seems to have Kyrie's number. And together, they fell, Kyrie and KD with no James, fell to 7 and 8.
I keep telling you,
that
James make it.
Not impressive.
I told you, James make it go, Skip.
Okay, well.
James make this thing go.
They need a pure, true point guard.
I don't want you to, don't tweet no more KD went cold. Don't do that. Say he choked like you would have said.
So
don't worry about what I see.
Stalking
I see
on my timeline.
Everything. But don't do that. Don't you talk about no Kevin Durant with cold.
I was just objective about my guy in ways you never are objective about your guy.
I'm always objective.
All right, guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.